All right, what is up, guys? So I am doing a 3 a.m. live stream tonight. Well, this morning, I should say, because one, I've gotten two new haunted objects that I'm trying to, investigate, including the two I already have. Uh, it might be a little dark, but anyways, I wanted to see if we can get anything, especially for the new clown doll we have here. I want to investigate too because there's many claims coming out saying that, well, at least from the previous owner, that the activity from this clown likes to, you know, the spirit at least wants to come out around 3 a.m., 3:15 every night when she had it. I've had this doll for a few days now. Nothing's really happened since having him. So, anyways, I'm gonna see what we can get, if anything, tonight. Earlier in my live stream, I did have a um, what's it called? Hey, Lori. I did have a few things that I think may have happened, but I'm not for sure. I'm not going to say anything was paranormal or not, but I did have the red pod go off at least one time when I mentioned myself having chills. I had um, the dolls, well, not the dolls, but chills from I don't know what, and then my voice recorder would pick up weird static. So that's what happened on the last stream. So we're gonna try this 3 a.m. thing. I'm gonna mess with some settings on here real quick before I go in and do whatever. Let's see. Hey, Lori. I'm trying to figure this whole YouTube live thing out real fast before I actually start. I should say. Hey, Truth Seeker. How's it going? Let's see if this lights up. Yeah, that lights up too. Did I get Lori doll? No, I did not get the Lori doll yet. Actually, I'm actually in talks with the owner still about her. I guess she was telling me that she was having problems with, I guess, the doll acting out spirit wise. So we have not been able to get through with all that. She's actually telling me that she would feel bad for me to have it because, and I guess if anything were to happen, she'd feel guilty for it. But yeah. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to, see if we can get any activity from these dolls by any chance. Um, but last stream, I think I may have had some stuff happen. Actually, Pixel was in here to see it. So, how's it going, Tammy? And also, there's this weird static glitch is for some reason happening on my camera. So, just ignore that. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Um, Also, yeah, Lori. Well, I'm still begging for it. So, I told her like, I'm an investigator. I want it because of the claims of it. She was crazy, so that's why I wanted her. So she might send it for free. So if I get it for free, I mean, there's probably something to it. So I'm hoping she said she'd get back in contact with me this next week. Well, this week now, so we'll see. Can you guys see everything okay? I mean, is it too dark? I may just turn this on, although I like the motion detector there. That light on the left there that's lighting up is the motion detector. What up with the toilet paper? Oh my god. You know what? That's the only time I'll ever see a claimed haunted toilet paper roll. I guarantee it. Yep, I'm being careful as much as I can, but I'm here to investigate. All right, cool. Well, anyways, guys, I'll introduce these dolls for you. We got Ashley. It's in the pink on the very far left. We got Lydia in the middle. Her head's down low, and then we got this hobo clown, which the child of the last owner said he said Timothy would come and yank on his feet at night. So first we got Ashley. She apparently died of cancer and then went into this doll when she died at a young age. And we got Lydia. She's apparently an 11-year-old child who died in a farming accident. She likes music and likes to sing on EVP, and she has high EMF readings. All that, which I have not yet seen. And then we got Hobo the Clown here, who apparently is haunted, apparently according to Goodwill workers and the previous owner. It was actually picked up from Goodwill, and the person that bought the doll, um, I guess the workers would say that he would be moved the next day when they come and see him, and they've seen it move and whatnot. So what's weird about him though is that if you guys can see his right side of his jacket, um, you can actually see, for some reason I was looking at it earlier and it was coming out of it was getting untucked somehow. So I don't know if something was moving. I'm going to have to look at my previous videos and see if that thing was actually untucked or not. But in my last live stream, you can see it's pretty untucked. So I'm not sure if it was like that when I bought him. It might have been like that when I bought him, but I'm just noting it. So if it comes untucked at any point in time, then we'll be able to see it. Okay. But yeah, the Goodwill he was bought at, and they said that he would be moving and all that. And then when the owner got it from the guy that bought it for, She apparently started hearing whispers, a lot of movement like walking. Um, Her child got scared actually and had to move the bed into her room because he was scared of whatever was pulling at his feet at night, and the child would say his name was Timothy. So I actually messaged the owner, the previous owner, and asked her if she's had any previous activity since the doll has left the house, so I can see what's going on here, if the spirit is really here or not. So we'll see. So that's kind of the short story of all these guys and what's going on with them. So it's a 311, and every night the owner said about 3:15 something would happen. So the past few nights nothing's happened at all for me at least, and I also have to note that I've said this in my last live stream that I did feel or hear walking around when I was like half asleep, and I kind of just brushed it off because I was tired. I'm like whatever. But ironically, in the story that the previous owner sent me, she said she was half asleep when she started hearing whispers too. So I don't know what it is with spirits wanting to like interact with you when you're like half not there. So let's see if we can get anything. So I'll show you guys what I got here. This antenna thing is a red pod. Earlier that was going off. I got a motion detector right here. If anything passes in front of it, that thing will light up just like that. I got the K2 meter. What we're looking for on the K2 meter is to light up to the orange and all the way to the red consistently. It's normal for it to light up every once in a while there, flash, so let's go. Okay, spirits, if you're in here, I want to talk to you again like I was earlier. I know I talked to you a lot today for about 2 hours or so. Are you guys still here with me? Can you guys light this up for me here? If you pass in front of it, it'll go off just like that. You see how I put my finger across it? Once it goes out, I want you to turn it on. Can you turn it on? You have to walk in front of it. And if you don't want to do that, you got your red pod that makes music here. You can interact with me by that too. Just trying to find intelligent responses from you guys if you're here. Yeah, I didn't really think much of the footsteps because I was kind of skeptical. I'm like, maybe I'm just hearing someone next door or something, but it sounded pretty loud. Yeah, I'm gonna be straight up recording. I'm gonna be live streaming when I sleep tonight. So you guys will have to listen if you want to watch. That is, I mean, it's gonna be boring with the camera just on dolls while I sleep, but you'd also have to listen for any movement. I will have a fan running, and my air conditioner will kick on every once in a while. So, but listen for any voices. I do live in an apartment, so I mean, if it's really loud, then it could be someone outside walking by, or um, it. Listen for footsteps too that sound really, really close tonight. So, is there anybody here that's willing to talk? I just want to get to know you guys a little more. I feel like I'm getting to know you guys more as I speak to you. Was it you guys that gave me the chills last time? Can you set one of these devices off for me? Can you do that? I'd appreciate if you could do that for me, please. So yeah, I'll repeat again. Last stream, not too long ago, about an hour ago, I did get chills every once in a while, and as soon as I got the chills, like my recording would go weird on my voice recorder that I have sitting over here, or this red pod would turn on. As soon as I say I've got the chills, like 2 seconds later, something would go weird. I don't know if that's just coincidence or what, but that's just weird for me. Yeah, Pixel, how'd you know I live in a hot area? Guys, you have people watching you today, or tonight, this morning, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's this morning. You have people watching you this morning. Can you do anything on camera to say hello? And I'm watching my stream right now. The camera keeps trying to focus, and I think it's just because it's dark in here. I'm trying to move this light over here, maybe. Now, Hobo the clown over here likes to move, apparently, so we have to watch that. I don't want him falling into the candle over there. That'd be bad. Guys, can you pass in front of that motion detector on my left here, that white thing that's completely off? Yeah, Pixel was actually doing it too, not too long ago. I don't know if you were in here yet. What the? Oh, that shadow over there is freaking me out right now. It looks like someone's standing over there. There's no one. Yeah, it's 3:18 here in Arizona. It's me moving my computer out of the way. Can you guys do something for me? Can you knock or move around? Some tricky shadows in this place right now with all these weird lights. Yeah, I'm gonna put the candles out before. I'm not gonna leave them running. I want to save my candles. I got some creaking here to my right. Is there a way you can show me that you're here with this red pod, please? I know you can do it. You've done it before. Let's go. Lydia, are you here with me? Can you light that device up on you all the way to red? Are you able to do that? What's strange is usually I get like some EMF readings on the millimeter, the one that says 0.0, and nothing right now is happening. And on this toilet paper, actually, I don't know if when I got this, it said in the description that this was vintage toilet paper. I don't know how they can like see that, but there is no like labels on the inside of this toilet paper at all. So usually toilet paper has some sort of label on the inside of the roll itself, in the brown spot. I don't see one. So I don't know how old this piece of thing is. Roll it back up. How many spirits are here with me right now? Is there one here? Can you light this up for me? If that's you, can you do that, please? Or do you guys like to be referred to as people? Yeah, that's what the previous owner said was vintage toilet paper. I don't know how you can tell it's vintage. The toilet paper itself is very. I mean, I wouldn't use it. I don't know where it's been. Someone's had to use some of it because I mean it's only half a roll. So someone's been had to touch it with their dirty hands, but it's for other purposes such as researching the paranormal. I don't know why a spirit would stick with that. I mean, would you guys pick a toilet paper to stick with once you die? I mean, how many people are going to be able to brag about having a claimed haunted toilet paper roll? I'm going to be buying a glass case sometime, so I can collect all my dolls and put them in there for research purposes. Because I need a spot for these guys. They can't just be sitting on my table all the time. So yes, I gladly say I own some haunted toilet paper. Well, whoever, I guess the last owner with the toilet paper said she would have it in a room and hear coughing and phantom toilets flushing. And so she was like, okay, well, it's probably the toilet paper. So she went and put it in a closet, and then she kept reporting the same sort of sounds. So I couldn't pass up on the claim. I had to see what this was all about. So nothing's really happened so far with it. But I had to get it based on the claim there. I investigate lots of claims. I mean, that's what paranormal investigators do is they investigate claims. Truth Seeker knows about that too. So you can't be too crazy in the paranormal field. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I want to see this hobo clown. If there's a spirit with this hobo clown doll, can you please interact with me with this red pod? You know how much I love this red pod. Can you please set that off for me? You don't have to be shy. We can't do anything to you. We should be more scared of you than you of us. Why are you so shy? What's wrong with me? Are you scared of me for some reason, or us all watching you? There's nothing to be scared about. If you guys like TV and like to be on TV, it's the same thing. Hobo the Clown Spirit, maybe you like to be on TV. Can you light that up? You'll get some airtime on TV if you actually do that. Now earlier, I was doing the stream, and I have to be careful because if I put my foot up on the chair that's next to the Hobo the Clown doll, it actually goes off like this. So it makes it look like it's actually going off itself. So that thing is sensitive enough to actually detect something underneath the table. So if I put my foot up there, it will go off. And I'm all about being real about this. So um, I will know if I put my foot up there for any reason. And if I do, um, you'll know about it because it will go off. Unless, and I'll tell you if I put my foot up there or not. All right. So what I'm going to do here, since it's 3:27, still haven't heard anything or felt anything or at all. So I'm going to do a live EVP recording. And while you guys are listening, listen for any sort of disembodied voices that I'm not able to hear. With EVP, electronic voice phenomena, um, the theory is that spirits are able to speak through devices, recording devices, I should say. But usually you don't hear the voices until you play back the recording because somehow voices got imprinted without the human ear hearing it. Voice recordings are said to be a little more sensitive, so they'll pick up a lot more than what we can hear. So be sure to listen to that. I lost my, God dang, never mind, I'll find it later. Be sure to listen closely to the audio is what I'm saying. But I'm also going to do a live recording too since I can't hear my own audio like you guys can. So I'm going to use my voice activated mode digital recorder here. Set this on the table. Actually, I've got to be careful with this because this could have set off the red pod last time. I'm not sure how that's possible, but I'm just going to sit on the table like this here. Alright guys, any spirits in here, I want you to talk to me, okay? I have this device to where I can hear you more and better. So if you have anything to say, come and say it. Do we have a Timothy here? Timothy, that's the person that the previous owner's kid would call you. How come you'll show yourself to a kid but not an adult? guys. I'm hearing what sounds like creaks and movement, and I'm not sure where it's coming from. Wow, your camera went a little crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure what it's doing, but it's funny you say that when I start hearing something. All right, I'm gonna stop that recording. So I want to just say something. The first, I think of the second day. I want to say the second day I had the hobo clown. Excuse me, guys. I got a burp. Sorry. I'm gonna say the second day that I had the hobo clown, I was getting a weird smell in the house, and it smelled like an old person who just does not take care of themselves. Is the best way I can put it. Because I work in a hospital and I know what this smell is. It's almost like a musty like cigarette like weird type of smell. And what's ironic about that is that the lady who sold this to me actually said that she would get smells like that. So I kind of smelt the doll, and it does smell old, but I'm not sure why it would send a bunch of smells in the air like that. Like my whole house almost smelled like it for a while. Yeah, I don't know why my camera's doing that. It didn't do that when I live streamed Ashley the toilet paper and the what is it called? The toilet paper. So I don't know what's going on. But I don't know if you guys can see this. Well, I guess it's on a little more. Oh, that's me sending that off. It looks like that his coat keeps coming undone, but it's not. It's fine. Yeah, it was giving this weird smell off, but I haven't smelt it anymore since that day. So that's just something personal experience that I had. Ghost, I don't know, but it was one personal experience that I had. All right, I'm gonna do another live recording. I didn't catch anything when I was listening to it except that what sounded like footsteps coming around. But I had my headphones in listening to it live, so let me do another one. I'm gonna just fix this here because it's all messed up. All right. Timothy, are you here with me? It's me moving around. Timothy, it's around 3:35 a.m. and I still haven't heard from you. Are you the one that has the musty smell? Is that you? Okay, something just made a sound. I don't know if you heard it on the camera, but I thought that was me, but it wasn't. And that tapping sound is actually my AC unit doing its thing, unfortunately. Timothy, I want you to do something for me, please. Which light went off? If you heard tapping, creaking, that's just my AC unit. But yeah, there's creaks going on. I don't know where it's coming from. Okay, I did hear something. Oh, the K2 meter. Yeah, that'll light up every once in a while. I'm wanting to get it to the red. It actually happened on my last live stream, about 38 minutes in. It got all the way to the red and just about stopped at the orange for like 7 seconds. All right. So yeah, with me listening to this voice recorder live, is I mean everything is very, 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 very loud with this in my ear. So I'm probably talking a little lower with it because it's blowing my ears away. But it's very sensitive, so I'm able to hear like a lot of things around me a lot clearer than I would with my own ears. Um, but yeah, there was footsteps. It sounded like footsteps just nonstop, but I don't hear it no more. Thank you for that, Tammy. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, the light going off like that is normal. I want to say that at least the flash with the green and then maybe the yellow every once in a while. That's the normal EMF fields. So about 2 milligauss is probably about normal. Um, five, it's I've seen it get up to 5 milligauss up here. So I'm looking for more of the orange and red on that meter because I do live in an apartment. So I mean, what EMF meters do, or they just pick up electricity sources. So ghosts are theorized to have that same sort of energy. And if you think about it, they don't have a body to move. They don't have any of that. So the theory is that they use the same kind of like electricity sort of. They're made of that same sort of field as electricity, so we're able to detect them that way. As you can tell, the 0.01, the one that's lit up in the red, is also an EMF meter. It hasn't detected much of anything. So I'm just looking for any fluctuations in that too. All right, I'm going to listen to this again and see if I can pick up anything on the voice recorder. Okay, Timothy, you're the one I want to talk to because you seem to be the only one that I can. I don't know, there's just something about you, Timothy. Can you come to my voice recorder and yell into it? Yell something? I keep hearing grunts. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything. That's weird. What's the about 40-minute mark, or I don't know what mark? You might want to mark these the time if you're able to see it for me. I do hear tapping. I don't know if it's just coming off differently on your guys' recording. Okay, I have hair sticking up on me again. Every time I have hair stick up on me, something happens. Can you set off that red pod for me, please? If that's you, Tim. Do you like to go by Tim? Tim, can you set off the red pod? Do you guys think I should put out the candles? Do you think that's what's maybe keeping them away? Now, for some reason, every once in a while, I, yeah, the camera, I'm not sure why it keeps doing that. It's annoying though. Yeah, I don't hear any grunting though. Like, yeah, I see that. I'm not sure why it's doing that. I just don't. It was doing that on the last stream too. All right, I'm gonna put out the candles here. I'm gonna put out the candles and see if that does anything differently or not. So I'm gonna ruin this, but let me turn this on. Oh my goodness gracious, what was that? Something just fell. That was me whispering. It looked like it was my spirit box that actually fell. All right. But it freaked me out because I wasn't expecting that. I think I might have knocked it over though. I don't know. All right. What I'm gonna go do actually is shut my bathroom door, and I'm gonna see if that thing actually opens or not. All right, spirits. If you're in here, I want you to go over to that door and open it for me while I'm talking to you. I'm not gonna look at the door. I just want you to open it for me. Alright? That's all I ask. It's my ankle popping. Alright, so the candles are out. I just have lights on. To better see them. So I did shut the bathroom door. Here, I'll kind of show you. I don't know if they'll be able to see it on here or not. Dang it, you can't. Hold on 1 second, guys. I really need to get a tripod for my cell phone. So I do have my bathroom door shut, the one to the left with the cross, to the left of the cross, or wait. Okay, the door to the left that's cracked open. I'm keeping that closed, so if it opens by any chance that I am doing this and not looking, then it was something paranormal. But I'm gonna go shut off that. I know, Tammy, I should get a haunted tripod, huh? I wonder if they have those. Be interesting. So I just shut off the light back there. Now the reason I'm doing the door thing is because when the last owner had, I'm just gonna call him Tim. I don't know what his real name is. Timothy over here. Timothy. She said she heard what sounded like doors opening and closing. So Timothy, if you're around here, can you please go open that door for me? Yeah, you know what? I think a lot of people BS things, but you know, I would, if they claim that there's a haunted tripod, I mean, why not? We're either exposing people or they're really haunted. So either way, it's a win-win for me. Exactly what investigators do. So if you guys have actually, like ghost hunting or paranormal investigating, who is your favorite paranormal investigator or ghost hunting team or influence? Who has influenced you into this field the most or made it interesting for you? And I'll give you my answer later. Anyways, all right. Tim, I want you to move around in here. I want you to make yourself a home. You're welcome here. Lydia, Ashley, haunted toilet paper man or woman, you're welcome here. I want you to walk around. I want you to tap me on the shoulder. I want you to give me the chills. I want you to set off this red pod. Yeah, truth seeker, and you know what? That's exactly. I'm not here to like shame anyone on it, but I am actually um, here to I will expose to a certain extent if they keep doing it. And you know what? There's not very many people who actually go to eBay because of that. But I'm here to actually make it known, like publicly, if they should or shouldn't buy these things. I don't buy from people who keep selling the same items. I find items from people who don't sell too many of these items or are never seen before. Just a tip for anyone who looks into that. You know, I don't know what the I don't know what the sex is of the toilet paper. All I know is that I was told she heard coughing, so almost like it's just a guy living in a residual haunting or a woman living in a residual haunting where they just are using the bathroom, coughing and toilets flushing. I don't know. I haven't heard any of those sounds yet. Tim, Timothy, can you just do something crazy for me? You can slap me in the face. You can punch me. You can punch the red pod. Do something here. Can you please set off the red pod for me like you did earlier? Or somebody. Whoever the spirit is, can you come up here like this and just touch it? Or touch the top of it? Please? I'd really enjoy that. I'd appreciate that so much. You'd be doing a lot for me for doing that. Now, I know I've asked these questions millions of times, but do you guys realize you are dead? Like, you don't exist? Like, you're not like me? The haunted toilet paper's not going to do anything. Well, at least I have a home for it, so no one ever uses it. I'm going to make sure the spirit has a home for the rest of its life if it's real. It's going to be one old haunted piece of, or at least an old piece of toilet paper. I love the sound to your REM pod. Yeah, anything can beat me up too, so. Love the sound of your REM pod. Yeah, I actually have it on a music sound right now. I can actually, sorry guys if this is loud. So it can sound like the regular, or I can switch it to the music sound. And it's actually called the Red Pod. It's not the REM pod. It's kind of a different manufacturer. So I'm going to push this towards this little Timothy here because every time I have it towards him, something's always happening with the red pod. Timothy, are you near your vessel right now? I'm going to put this back on my digital voice recorder to see if I can get any responses. Timothy, is that your name? Is that your spirit name that's with the doll? Are you the one haunting the doll, Tim? Yeah, guys, the red pod actually went off last time. Um, and it's actually on my last live stream. So I think it was about 38 minutes. No, that's when the K2 was actually going crazy. I don't remember the time, but I did have the red pod go off. Weirdly, when I had the chills, I actually noted, okay, I'm getting chills. Literally, like 5 seconds later, it went off. So, Pixel was actually in the room when that was happening. And I'm actually going to be live streaming this while I sleep, so it might be boring tonight, but anything for paranormal research. I'm going to start doing that. What I need to get though is a reliable like webcam. Because my phone can't be doing it 24/7. Let's live stream each other. We'll see, Pixel. We'll see. I keep looking back at the bathroom door, it's still closed. Hey Tim, do you know you are dead? Is that getting old? I keep telling you that? Tim, can you go open that bathroom door for me? Or any spirits that are in here, can you go open that bathroom door? Yeah, I'm not hearing any breaths there, Lori. I'm not sure. Maybe now the sound is going to be a little different because I'm using a voice recorder with a microphone, so it's going to be a little better. You guys are going to have a lower quality audio, especially since it's streaming. But it is said that some of the worst quality recordings can actually pick up a lot more EVP in theory. I'll be kind of, you know, shocked if it actually is open. I'll be kind of creeped out, but you're welcome, Truth. And guys, when this channel starts getting busy, I expect it will. I will have rules like printed out on the channel somewhere. But you know, just keep it, you know, common sense rules, you know. guys, I'm gonna walk around and actually like talk to the spirits here while I do a recording. I'm gonna keep the camera there. I just freaked myself out. God, I keep the box. Alright, spirits, or if you're in here, I want you to move around, do something. I want to see what you're capable of. Can you open a door? Can you knock? Can you say hi to me in this voice recorder? I was hearing sounds on my voice recorder, but it was just the fridge, the refrigerator. Is there anybody over here? I want you to come and touch the red pod for me, please. Can you please touch the red pod, please? I'd appreciate that. I'm going to keep annoying you until you do it. Please touch the red pod for me. Yeah, so I hope to get the Lori doll really soon. She seems to be on a craze spree, so I'm going to read you guys actually what's going on with the Lori doll. And these are the claims by the owner, and I'm not for 1 second going to believe it right off the bat. I think there's something else going on. Do I think I'm gonna get this doll? I have no idea. She's being kind of weird about it. Let's go over the story here first. I did, and I'm gonna talk because I know spirits like to do things when we're actually just talking. So spirits, if you want to set off the red pod like this, please do. Please set it off. That'd be great. It'd be great if you could do that. But anyways, I actually won this doll, okay, and I only got it for $9.99. And the description on the doll was very, very, it was very just astonishing for me. But anyways, I'm not gonna read that. I'm gonna read the messages that she actually sent me when I asked like what the heck was going on, because it's like I bought this and then the next morning it's saying that I was refunded. Yeah, guys, if you're hearing that, like I was getting that electronic buzzing sound on my voice recorder also. Now the only time I ever hear like those type of interferences is when I'm on like the phone. So I don't know if it's the phone doing it or because you usually have to make phone calls. I've never heard about it doing like recordings or anything. So that's kind of odd for sure. But anyways, guys, let me read this message to you real quick because I think it's just ridiculous. I can find it. Well, first she tells me I asked her if she's been doing anything since I, got the doll, and she was getting ready, to send it and whatnot. She says, yes, she has opened her box twice, I was told. And I guess they keep the dolls at what she calls her doll advisor, so I'm assuming she's in sort of like some witchcraft type of religion of some sort. So most likely I'm going to have to pack her in a restrictive manner, and I apologize for that, but I will tape her up and bubble wrap because I don't want her to force open the box during travels. But she's aware that she has a new home and seems a little bit nervous. I think she'll be fine though. So that was the first message she sent me, and then the next morning, if I can find the message. Okay, so I basically asked her when I seen I was refunded. I didn't know what happened. So she said, yes, we had a bad incident. I don't know if you got my message. And PayPal, the dog got mad and broke my Egyptian uh, talisman, I think it is. And the priest I work with, and that's how I know she works within the witchcraft sort of thing. The priest I work with told me I am in jeopardy of shipping it because she has displayed this violence, and he wanted to keep her and see if she can be calmed down before she can be shipped. I didn't want to take a risk because he scared me so badly, saying she would cause some harm. I had no idea the spirit would react this way. In 17 years, this is only the fourth spirit that has acted out, especially knowing they were moving. I am so sorry. I can send her free of charge if he feels she is relaxed in a few days, or I can send you another doll free of charge for this inconvenience. So that was the story there, and if someone's going to make a claim about a doll like that, why aren't we recording it? Why? I mean, we have science that doesn't take this seriously at all. And there's claims of a spirit opening a box that is taped. There are claims that she is breaking things. Now, I'm crazy for doing this, but I'm also taking the risk of knowing what could happen to prove that this is a real phenomenon. I need objects like this. I need activity like this. And I understand. I told her, I'm like, I understand you're being cautious and everything about, like, you don't want to feel, you know, what's the word for it? She knows she would, like, feel so bad if something was happened to me. But I told her in a message, I said, doing paranormal investigating, I take this risk. I know the risk. It won't be your fault. Um, and the last thing she told me was that, all right, well, I'll I'll email you this next week after I see what's going on with her. And again, it's not going to be my fault if anything happens. So she's thinking about sending it to me. If these are claims that are real, I need to see it. I don't understand why people aren't recording this stuff. And I didn't tell her I was a paranormal investigator until after she decided to cancel it. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. I don't know how to feel about it yet. I don't know if she will send it or not, but I'm going to bug her this week sometime to see if she will. Yeah, guys, I don't know why the camera is going all weird crazy right now. Um, I'm sorry about that. It's I don't know why it's getting worse. But anyways, guys, like I've got to investigate claims like that. Like that's craziness. Why aren't we recording this? Why aren't we showing the public? If so many people are out there that don't believe this, yet we know that there's boxes being opened by spirits, yet we won't record it, but whatever. That's just, I don't know, guys. It just blows my mind that people don't want to take this more serious. So yeah, I'm hoping to have Lori and her spirit still attached. I don't know what it is with spirits in me. Um, I feel like every time I get something or I go into a haunted place, like the activity quiets down. I don't know if it's because of my faith or what, but it doesn't seem to be as active as a lot of people want to say it is. Or maybe they just overreact, one of those two. But that's what I'm here to investigate. You know, that's what investigator's job is. Tim, are you the one messing with the camera? Are you trying to interact with the devices here and you want to mess with my camera? Do you not like the camera? Is that why? Do one of you guys not like the camera? So yeah, guys, this is why I'm doing this. I mean, it might not be as fun as some other things out there, but like this is real stuff. This is the kind of stuff I need to prove. Haunted items have been something that's been claimed for centuries now, so it's something that investigators should investigate more into. Lydia, Ashley, are you guys here too? I mean, why are you guys being so quiet? You guys been quiet since January. I've had you two since January. So Lydia and Ashley are my oldest ones. I've only had them since January, so 8 months now actually going on, or 7 months. So Hobo the Clown Doll, can you do something? Can you set off that red pod for me, please? Can you? Come on, Hobo Clown, let's see it. What faith am I? I'm a Christian. Um, so I don't know if I don't know what to believe spirits to really be, and maybe that's why also that they probably don't come out. I don't know. That's just my theory behind it. That's my own beliefs, but I don't know what spirits are to be just because I can't see them. I don't know if they're demonic in a sense that some of them just are stronger than others, or if they're really people of the dead. Um, if you look at on an investigator side like me, I don't know. I'm not here to prove if they are Lydia, Ashley, or Tim who died in the past, but I am here to prove that there is something there. So if they are evil, all right. If they aren't, okay. But I do know that these things like to go by certain names, and so I'm respecting that by calling them that. Has the camera still been going crazy? Tim, can you please send off, make this pod go off? Quit being a weirdo. That was me touching. It's recollaborating itself right now, I think. Okay. Well, I don't know why it's still going. It usually doesn't. Okay, can you back off from it if that's you? I don't know why it's still going off. It usually recollaborates and stops. Huh. Well, I don't know why it's still going off. That's kind of weird. Can you please back off from that device now? And yeah, I'll tell you when to come up near it. I think I just broke it. I don't know what's going on. I've never seen that before. In my years, or not my years, but well, a couple years now of having this device, I have not seen it do that after I touch it. Okay, I get it. Thank you. Yeah, and I just felt a rush of cold air. Yeah, I don't know if that was me that did that or not. That was weird. In all my years of having that and touching it like that, it never goes off that long. And I do have a fan on, but my air conditioner's not going. I just felt a wave of air just come towards me from the dolls. Tim, am I making you mad? I'm not trying to make you mad now. Do you fear before? I've seen loads of investigators for fishing again. Yeah, um, I don't know what the. I don't know. I just feel like do you fear before? I don't fear. I'm more of like skeptical of what's gonna happen. I mean, I go to the Whaley House here in San Diego, California, quite a bit now. So it's like, and I'm actually working on a video. You called him hobo. He likes Tim. I don't fear. Um, well, let me tell you this. I did have a few dreams of Lily and Ashley, of them like opening their mouths, like in a shocked mouth in my dream. That scared me to heck. Like, why the heck are their mouths changed? Why are they changing like that? I also had a dream that Lydia was trying to come after me and kill me. I actually have that in my one of my videos of me recreating that dream, exactly what it looks like. Ashley, I've had her in my dreams moving around, and it did scare me. So, I think if there's anything to believe is that they might think they're gonna scare me, but I tell them left and right, you're probably gonna scare me a little bit, but that's just because I can't see you. It's different. You called him Hobo. He likes Tim. What about Hobo Tim or Hobo Timothy? Do you like that, Tim? Hobo Timothy? Can you set that device off again if you like Hobo Timothy? Yeah, guys, that was kind of weird with the thing going off like that for nonstop. I've never seen that before. I mean, I touched it, so it's like maybe it shouldn't be paranormal, but I don't know why it would go off though. Yeah, in truth, that's something I've been actually thinking about a lot too. Lydia, Ashley, Hobo Tim, and Haunted Toilet Paper Woman or Man. You might scare me at first, but that's just because I can't see you. But you're welcome to do whatever. You just can't harm me or anybody for that fact. You're able to do what I tell you. You can open the bathroom door up. You can set that device off. I don't know, for a spirit to go into a clown like that makes me think he has like he might have like a silly side to him. So maybe that's why I think it's funny to call him Hobo the Clown. Touch it again and see what happens. All right, let's see what happens. Let me pull over here. All right, I'm gonna recreate what I did. Yeah, so it is going off when well, it didn't go off that long that time. But it did go off for quite a bit there. I don't know if it's the EMF meter that's kind of maybe like interacting with it because it's real close to that. So let's move it down towards him right there. I'm gonna push it back a little bit towards his arm there. Do you like your camera more than the rest of your gadgets? Yeah, they might be. It's hard to prove that, but it's, you know, it's possible still. Do you guys like the camera? Why do you guys like the camera so much? I don't know if they like it or don't like it. Yeah, so the reason I'm calling him Tim or Timothy is because the child of the woman that sold this doll claimed that the child would come into the room or would say that he's too scared to sleep in his own room because Timothy would pull at his feet. He was scared so much that he moved the bed into his mom's room and didn't sleep in there. So they sent me this doll and she thanked me for taking him away. Yet I have not had anything to their extent yet. Maybe it's because, but that brings up another point, Truth, is that they were so scared of this doll, but they would still get a lot of activity. So then, is it just because the person, maybe? I did read somewhere with these dolls and haunted objects of any sort. I mean, there's haunted chairs, there's haunted dolls, there's haunted pictures, haunted jewelry, anything really can be haunted books, mirrors, all that. So, what's weird is that, from what I've read in like other blogs and stuff, is that people say they react differently, or they might show activity differently when they get to a different owner. Some people said that they had a haunted object and nothing happened for years, and then all of a sudden something blew up and crazy activity was happening. I'm gonna get some water here, guys. My throat is getting dry, talking so much. Spirits, I need you to keep moving around or do something. Yeah, good night, haunted toilet paper. Haunted toilet paper. Can't believe you actually switched your name to that. That's funny. Um, but yeah, I mean, it feels like spirits maybe just act differently towards different people, and it's possible that they're acting differently because I am scared, but or they're still trying to get to know me a little bit. But I don't know. We'll continue to see as we investigate. I need to get a webcam. I need to get a webcam. That's gonna be a lot better for what I'm doing, especially if I want to run it all night. Because I can't. I do have an old cell phone, but for some reason on that smartphone it's not holding charge, so I can't record on that all the time. And then I'm using my cell phone that I use to record, and if I try to text or anything, it interrupts the stream. I could use my webcam on um, my computer, but it's just not good. I need to get a good webcam. Yeah, the first night I had Tim here, Tim Hobo Tim the clown, Hobo Tim the clown. Um, yeah, that device, the red pod was going crazy up here on the table, and yeah, even though I said stop, it wouldn't stop. Um, so for some reason, I'm having. He's almost like a jokester to me. Let me fix here. I don't want to pull him off. Um, this clown has huge shoes too. I don't want to. I was gonna fix his coat, but I don't want him falling over. It's hard to stand up. Tim, are you here with us tonight? Are you still here? Has the camera been acting funny at all lately? Well, there it goes as soon as I say it. Well, yeah, I don't know what's going on with this phone. I don't know if it's the phone, the quality I'm recording in, or what. But Hobo Tim, can you please? I don't know your name, so I'm just gonna call you Hobo the Clown because you look like the sad hobo clown, and Timothy is because that's what the kid called you. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. It's just funny that you just happens to be your name. Tim the Clown or Timothy the Clown or something like that. I don't know. Which one do you want to be called? Would you rather be called Timothy the Clown? If so, can you set off that red pod for me? I just heard a whisper. I thought I just maybe that was my refrigerator. I maybe it was my refrigerator. I thought I heard someone say yes. Maybe I'm hearing things right now. Do you like Timothy the Clown? Do you want to be called Clown? If you want to be called a clown at all, or okay, let's put it this way: if you do not want to be called a clown, can you set off that device? Um, was that one of the times I was gone? If so, it was probably not on the same device. I did have this one running for a little bit. Well, you know what? I've never actually had this problem on this device either. So I don't know. I know the first couple times was on my old smartphone, the one that won't hold the charge at all. And then, like, I want to say the third time I used it, I switched over onto this new phone. It was better quality, anyways, so I continue to use it. And yeah, I do believe like certain energies can mess with devices. I mean, that's why we got red pods and cameras, and the theory is they can drain batteries. They can't really drain my battery in here. It's either maybe they're using it because it's just been charging this whole entire time I've been using it. It's not even off its charger. So maybe they're trying to use the energy from that, maybe, and maybe it's messing up. But that's just a theory there. We don't know. A good theory we could go off of, because it has been just plugged in charging. I do have an EM pump also that puts EMF fields in the air, so they could possibly use that. So you guys think it's really this Timothy? Tim, if you are, do you want to be called Tim? Just Tim? Can you set that device off? I'm talking to the spirit of the clown who's with the clown here. If you're in here, please come over to the table, please. I'd appreciate that. Don't be scared. It's not going to hurt you, I promise. And in the last stream, what time is it right now? It's already 4:32. Dang, time goes by fast when I'm actually doing this. In the last stream, I told Pixel that I had given Lydia and Ashley a doll for themselves, like a toy almost. And it's this little elephant right here. Now, in paranormal investigating, we use what we call trigger objects, objects that will be liked by a certain spirit. And since we have two claimed little girls here, I got her or them both this toy to share, and I always put them up by them as a present and something for them to play with if they want to. I have them sitting over here on the side right now. Yeah, that's a good idea, Pixel. I might do that. I might, I was actually I was thinking about doing a live stream tonight as I walked around, and we could have seen that too, but I didn't do it because I wasn't feeling well. I'm actually fighting some sort of sickness for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I just feel sick to my stomach every once in a while. So I took a walk and I was going to stream, but I wasn't feeling too well to do it. But yeah, I'll definitely do that because that's a good investigation technique right there. Lydia, Ashley, do you like your toy that I got you? I'm going to get another piece of equipment out. It's called the ghost meter. Maybe some of you guys have seen it. Oh, my bad, guys. Sorry if that scared the crap out of you. I'm sorry. All right. So I got what they called the. I'm just seeing the replay of the camera falling over. But anyways, this ghost meter is just a regular EMF meter. It's another EMF meter that I'm going to put up here. I'll put it on the haunted toilet paper there. It lights up. What the? I'm having technical difficulties with my wires here. Okay, it lights up red on the top when it has seen something. I'm going to put this EM pump on right here and you'll see all these things go crazy here. So as you can see, this is an EM pump. It pumps energy into the air. All the EMF meters you're detecting, and I got a 3.6 on the mel meter to the right. It's all the way up into the red, or orange, I mean, on the K2, and then the ghost meter is blinking like crazy. So that's just an example of what it would look like. I'm trying to get that K2 meter that high, if not into the red. And it was like that the last stream for a while. Now what I'm going to do here, since I actually got this, have I done a live stream with just Tim? No, I haven't. Did I scare you guys with that? But I'm going to put this next to them, all the haunted objects here. So I'm going to take away all these EMF meters because this is going to be useless. It ain't going to detect anything. Because I'm putting natural energy into the air. So that's all it's going to detect. So what I'm going to do is put this here. I want to see... Well, Tim, you look like you're about to fall. Look how big his hips are. He's got some big hips for him. Now I'm going to put this there. Spirits, I want you to grab the energy from that device in order to use it to open a door knock or do something, please. I'd appreciate it if you could do that. Tim, do you know you have some big hips on you? I'm gonna do a live recording because at the same time with putting the energy up in the air, they may be able to speak a little easier. Can anybody make that red pod go off or talk to me, please? I have my headphones in so I can hear you. So if you want to talk, this is a chance to do it. So my air conditioner is tapping again. Would you like to be called just Tim? Can you say yes or no? Do you like to be called clown at all? Are you a clown, Tim? Do you know you scared the child of your last owner? Why would you pull at his feet? Okay, guys, like my air conditioner is not off, and every once in a while I'll get this rush of cold. I mean, my air conditioner is not running at the moment. I only have a fan running, but every once in a while I'll get this cold rush of air, just either behind me or in front of me. I don't know, I'm not saying it's a spirit, but I don't know what it is. Although it's attributed to, spirits too. Tim, why did you scare the last kid you knew? Did you know you scared him to where he had to sleep and with his mom? He was only 6 years old. Do you know you were scaring him? Either set that red pot off or tell me in the recorder, please. Or are you trying to scare him? Yes, then set it off. No, then set it off. Are you behind me right now? Are you behind me right now? So nothing on that. Lydia, Ashley, can you do something for me? Are you able to set off this pod at all? I'm going to pull them out individually right now and see if anything happens. Come here, Tim. Let me see here. What's odd is it's detecting something. Usually, like certain objects touching it won't go off unless it's detecting this. You guys see that? Usually, any object I put on there doesn't set it off like that. Let me try a different object here. All right, we're gonna pull you away here. Let me try this toilet paper here. Let's see if this does it. Now this is good that we do this to see what exactly how the equipment reacts to certain things. For some reason it's still going off like it was earlier, so. Okay. So it was going off for a while there until I moved the object out of the way. Although it wasn't doing that earlier either. So let's put something small like this little wind thing on it. Okay, it doesn't really detect that. Let's put this little EMF meter on it. Okay, now it's not doing it. You saw a shadow? Where at? I don't know, was it me? Maybe? Oh, no, wait. Alright, so that's not going off. What other object can we put on there? Let's put the little light on here that I'm using. It's hard to tell. And my air conditioner just turned on, so get some more water here. I'm thirsty. I'll have to come back and look at that later then. So there's that. Tim, you looking kind of scary back there like that. Let's put this voice recorder on it and see what it does. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to do. That one's loud. Okay, so that's the voice recorder. Let's put Tim on here. Maybe he has a certain energy to him that makes it go off more. I don't know. I'm trying to make him not go up against the antenna. Come on, Tim. Use those big shoes. don't fall. Tim, can you please stand, please? Okay, he's not on the antenna fully. I don't think. Oh, see, it stops now. Whoa! Okay. Let's keep you there. So I don't think there was anything paranormal about that, but I was testing it. So since some objects are said to give off certain energy, I was just testing it to see if it would actually... I don't know, they look kind of scared. They look kind of scared, you know? I don't know, maybe that's... I don't know, sometimes I look over at these dolls and I just laugh because of their facial expressions, as if they're real live people right now. Tim, are you able to set that device off again, by any chance? Can you set it off for me? Just this one time. Been asking you for a while now. How come you don't pull at my blanket or anything at night when I sleep? Is there a reason you don't mess with me? I'd like you to mess with me, Tim. Or spirit of the hobo clown, if you're not Tim. I'm assuming your name's Tim. You guys got some fans watching you. Can you say hello by touching the red pod? They want to see you do something for them. Can you say hi by moving your doll? Can you move your doll for us? Turn on some lights in here for me. Open the bathroom door, which is still shut. How come you can't go open the bathroom door? You like to open doors at the other place you were at. Shadows on the walls are creepy, yeah. Looks like Ashley has some horns coming out of her head. Can you move your doll for me, please, Tim? If that's what your name is. Pixel says hi. You have a fan on here. She likes you. Tim, can you move yourself? Can you move your vessel for me? Just knock it over to the left or right. Can you please knock him over for me? And I'll put him back up. Can you do that, Tim? Can you move your doll? Can you knock him over? or go put them in a different area. Please. We'd like to see you do something here. Are you too weak to do it, or is it just you don't want to scare me? You ain't going to scare me at all. Someone's car just beeped outside, so. Are you too weak to do anything, Tim? Lydia or Ashley, can you do something for me? Or haunted toilet paper? Now, I don't know if you guys been able to see, but this toilet paper is kind of moving. It like became unrolled a little bit from when I tried to, I don't know, maybe it was the air conditioner. Okay, I heard something behind me. Was that somebody behind me? Can you please come up to the table if that was you and interact with us, please? How come you won't set off the red pod? What's wrong with the red pod? Do you just not like how loud it is? If you are the spirit attached to this clown doll, can you please... I heard some movement back here. I heard my cabinets kind of move. I'm gonna go look at my cabinets real quick. So I thought I did see or hear the cabinets kind of move. Tim, if you're here, can you please just set off that red pod for me? If you do it, I'll stop live streaming and for tonight, and I'll call it a night. How about that? Do you guys like being on the camera or do you not like? If you don't like it, please sit off that red pod for me, please. I heard something again. I'm not sure where that came from. Is that you guys moving around back here? I'm gonna put the EMF meters back on them. Now, Lydia, when I got you, you liked the ghost meter from your last owner. Are you able to make that light up for us, please? Put the K2 on the toilet paper there. Okay, guys, something is moving over here by my water. I don't know what the sound was. Something was moving. All right, I'll put this here. Does this thing still work? Yeah, it does. I was getting really close to it and it was working. So I got my K2 up on the toilet paper. I got the ghost meter up on Lydia, and then the millimeter by Hobo Clown Doll. Hobo Clown Tim. Clem Tim. I don't know his name. Now on the K2, we're looking for it to get up in the red. Tim, can you knock for me? Can your spirit, you know what? I don't know if you know if you're Tim or not. Spirit of the Clown Doll, can you knock for me, please? Can you please knock? Or Lydia or Ashley, can you guys knock somewhere? Are you guys getting tired or something? I'm getting a burn mark on my arm right now. I'm not even joking here. I feel like I got a burn mark on my arm. of you guys burning my arm? I'm waiting to see if anything pops up on my arm before I take a picture. Just to make sure I'm just not imagining it. I don't see anything on my arm yet. Let me look in the light. Alright, there's nothing that's on my arm yet, so I'm gonna wait to see if anything forms. I don't know if you guys ever got scratched before, but sometimes the scratches like take some time to like show up. But that's weird. If I see anything, I will show you. But at the moment, it's just burning. I'm not even joking with you guys. It was burning, and it still kind of is. Tim, is that you that's doing that? Now, I did tell him he could touch my arm earlier. It's not like a bad burn or anything. It just feels like I just fell or something. Yeah, I don't see anything. Maybe I'm just imagining it. I don't know. I was sensitive though. Yeah, I mean, I don't even consider personal experiences as evidence unless, um, we've seen the scratch happen, but because it could have been me that scratched myself without knowing it. Who knows? Tim, can you please do something? We'd like to see you do something around here. Yeah, I did tell the spirit to. I told him he could punch me too if he wanted to. I told him he could touch my arm earlier. Are you able to go? Whoa! You guys see that K2 meter? Now it's completely just gone. Wow, did you guys just see that? Did you guys just see that meter just like, and also at the same time, the freaking screen went berserk. Yeah, guys, I am very, very reckless in this, and you know what? I've dedicated my life to this, so I might be crazy enough to want to get punched. But that's why so many people don't believe is because what they do is kind of just fall with their beliefs more than anything. I don't know though. That was weird there. Did you guys just see that meter? I mean, seriously. That's the first time it's been over here that you guys seen it. It's actually like went up that high for that period of consistency. That's the consistency I'm looking for. Consistency with it lighting up like that. My arm's burning again. Consistency like that with, I don't know what the screen was doing. The tapping sound's coming from my AC unit up in the ceiling. I don't know why it does that. It creeped me out the first time I ever heard it. Sorry guys, I can burp. And I don't know if it's just trying to kick, if that's like a signal of it about to kick on or what, but, or turning off. Can you guys make that meter go off again? And guys, I should have noted this before that went off, and it doesn't show me any, like, it doesn't give me any credit, but I was about to say my ears were popping, and then literally like, and then my freaking arm hairs are sticking. I'm getting the chills, and then like 5 seconds later, that freaking EMF meter was going crazy. Are you guys able to make that meter go off again? That was awesome. Or the red pod, one of the two. Can you guys make that device go off again? And see how quiet it is now? Isn't that funny? That thing was going crazy. I mean, the screen freaked out too. I don't think it was. I don't know why it does that. I don't know if it's like trying to like register what's on screen so it messes up. Are you guys still here with me? I don't know. I just accidentally hit the wrong button. I'm gonna go take a look at my arm here real fast to see if anything pops up on it. Or has popped up on it. No. Who was it that just set that K2 off? Can you someone tell me that please? I just heard the weirdest noise in my life. Is there somebody over there? Yeah, so tomorrow I'm for sure gonna be like, I'm gonna stream while walking to see if my camera. Well, you know, it's gonna be hard for me to really see if my camera. Well, you guys will be able to tell me if it is my camera that is actually doing that weird glitch. You guys will be able to help me out on this investigation. They're jumping on your bed. That would be. You know what? That's what it sounded like. Something. It sounded like something was moving over there. towards that area. Not even joking. Haunted doll, Tim, are you still here? Timothy. I'm gonna call you Timothy because that's what the last kid called you. Yeah, I did see the meter jump there. That was pretty cool. The one before, I mean, the first one was kind of weird. It was just consistent, like there for just a moment. Timothy, are you here with us? Timothy, 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 Timothy. Can you hit that meter, please? Can you light up one of those meters for us? You have 3 of them right there. Can you smack that antenna down, please? Can you just knock the antenna over? Tim, we got some people who want you to do something. Truth Seeker UK wants you to do something. Wants you to come out and play. Are you able to do that? Can you play with the antenna, please? I want to get to know you, Tim. Let's play a game. If it's a yes, answer, then I want you to light up the device. Do you remember your last owner? I think her name was Tiffany. And her child. If so, can you light up the red pod here just like this? Can you do that? All you gotta do is come in contact with it. If no, then don't do anything. Do you remember your last owner? And if you're behind me or somewhere else in this apartment, I want you to come in here and come up to your doll and interact with us, please. Do you remember the child calling you Timothy? If that is you. If that's a yes answer, can you make the device go off? Sorry if you guys hear me sniffing. I think I smell something. Tim, if you know that, Timothy, if you know I'm feeling a cold spot like to my right now. Can you please go up to the doll, please? And I'm getting chills up on my hairs on my arm. Tim, if you are here, please go up to the device, please. I appreciate that. Timothy, I should call you. I need you to interact with the red pod instead. I want to see intelligent answers from you. If you're messing with the camera, that's good. But it would be even better if you can mess with the red pod here. If it's a yes, can you make the red pod go off? Do you remember the child who would call you Timothy and he was scared of you? I know this is annoying for me to keep asking you to set that off, but I'm trying to look for intelligent answers here from you. Do you remember the kid that called you Timothy? If you like using the camera as a device to communicate, can you just light up the red pod one time for me? Any of you spirits, if you like using that, here's what I'll do. Okay, I'm gonna set the red pod right there. If you like using the camera as a source to talk to me, can you light up the red pod for me, please? I don't know which one is going to be doing it. It's right in the middle of the table, so if you don't want to be singled out, I got it right there for any of you spirits. Did any of you guys die of cancer by any chance? If so, can you light up the device, please? There's people walking outside right now. If any of you died in a farming accident or an accident of some sort, can you light up the red pod for me, please? This is the red pod. Can you light that up? All you have to do is come and touch it, or try to knock it over and it'll go off. Try to smack at it if you have to. Did any of you die in a farming accident? Are any of you, or do you remember being at a Goodwill device go off? Yeah, my camera's acting funny. Are you guys still here? Just 1 second, guys. To move this here. I just keep getting random spots of just coldness, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm just feeling the fan. I don't know. My ear just popped on my right side. Oh my god! That scared the... Ah! See, like at that moment in time, I was looking at the freaking bathroom, and the freaking camera just slams on the freaking ground or the table. I'm sorry. God dang. That scared me so hard. I don't know why it fell, but it did. Okay, I know why it fell. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Probably like messing up your ears. I'm trying to get this thing set up right. I took the case off of it because this phone was getting super hot, and now it doesn't want to stay up. Well, I think my stream probably went a little bit off, but my phone was getting super hot in my case, so I had to take it off. All right. Well, I don't know if any of you guys know what the spirit box is. Um, I'm not like a big believer in the spirit boxes just because of the nature of it. I mean, you're using AM, FM stations to find so-called spirit voices in it. It's said that spirits are able to manipulate the radio frequencies, and as it speeds through the FM, AM channels real fast, that we're able to pull out certain voices talking to spirits. When it first came out, I got into the spirit box, and but I got and it's now what's considered very rare to have, and these things are selling for like $100 and more on eBay, which I have no idea why. It's an old Radio Shack hack box that I got, and it's this one right here. It's a rare Radio Shack that I actually hacked when I first got into ghost hunting years ago. I only picked this up at Radio Shack for like $15, if that. Some people are calling this that's me setting that off, a rare piece of equipment now, and honestly, I don't think it really is that great. I don't know why they consider it rare at all. But yeah, here it is right here. I'll give you a better look at it. This is it right here. So I might use it, but I honestly just don't like it because of the popcorn sound that it makes. So I guess I'll use it here for just a little bit to see if I get any intelligent responses from it. I mean, I'm going to use the AM station to see if we get anything to come through. AM's less contaminated. So let's see. Spirits, if you're here, this is the device that I hear is supposed to work to hear your voices in. I don't know if you guys can use it or not to speak to me. If you can, that'd be great. It's very static for some reason. Huh.
Sorry now. Managed to provide. I don't have to take a pic.
Are there any spirits here that want to talk?
Wake up. Truly. It's a great fool.
Is there a Timothy here? Or Tim? There is way too much contamination for me, man. There we go. I have to like hold it up so it gets the signal. Is there a spirit here? I thought I heard here. What is your name?
To a Tony.
Can you give me your name?
28.
Lydia, I believe I caught your voice one time on here. Is that you?
Futures. 19.
I actually heard to take a pic.
Cash out repeat.
Timothy, are you here with me by any chance?
Guide you through the start.
Lydia, are you here?
We're gonna be.
That was weird. Right there. Is there an Ashley here too?
12th Street with
Is there Timothy?
Urgent.
Can someone say Timothy for me?
Kurt Busch. Collection. VA.
Timothy, are you here? What do you want to speak about?
5. Vaccine. Click on. And then first. It's an execution. You're welcome.
I thought I just heard my name.
Well,
Do you guys know my name? Can you say my name?
find out more about nobody. Tense. 43.
Can you guys know my name? I've told you many times. The heck was that? Please, what?
1945.
1945.
Back.
Can you guys say my name for me, please? If you know my name.
Brown. That's it. James.
Jump!
What are your guys' message for me? Do you have a message by any chance? Any spirits that are in here? Give me a message. Talk? What's your name? I want to hear your name. Talk? What do you want to talk about, guys?
Of the business.
You guys gotta try to come through a little clearer here.
So we're.
Lou? Is there a Lou in here anywhere? Lou? Who's Lou? He's right here. How old are you, Lou? Lou, how old are you? Is there a Lou here with us? Who is Lou? Are you from the clown doll? Did you guys just hear something doll?
The group
I thought I heard something doll. Are you from the clown doll, Lou? So your name is Lou. Louie, how old are you, Lou?
And in the last comeback.
How old are you? Whoa! What the heck? What was that? Lou, Lou, can you say hi, Tyler? I thought I just heard my freaking name. Lou, is that you saying my name?
I'd say. It's not 45.
You heard Milo?
Good thing
know what's weird is I have a nephew named Milo.
You're correct. How about it? About it.
Lou, how did you die?
Aspirin.
You know, I heard 45 too, Lori. I'm not joking. Lou, how did you die?
Sure, where they...
Whoa, what the? Did you guys hear that, like, weird demonic sound? Yes? Yeah, I have a nephew named Milo. He was just born, like, 5 months ago.
Yeah. Happening.
My cookies and
How is the book?
Lou, can you please tell me how you died, clear as you can?
Spine.
Spine?
Alicia.
Later.
Lou, are you still here?
Bang.
You heard How's the Book? I actually have like 7 books sitting over here on the table too.
Hello?
Hello? Who was that? Who said hello? Carol?
Captain.
Lou, are you still here?
Come.
Lou, I'm trying to reach out to you. Are you in the clown doll?
Knows about her.
It doesn't matter. What doesn't matter?
Answer. Maria's Thanks for sticking.
Louie. I just heard Louie again. Louie, are you here?
Positive with it. Climb down. Right.
I keep hearing Louie now too, guys. Who's with the clown doll? Who's with the clown doll? Louie? How old is Lou? Can you give me the age of Lou again? Are you 45?
Burns, what?
Okay, this is what. What?
Is people.
Do you know you are dead?
Larger than don't different than the word that is. Everybody against them.
Is Lydia here?
You know, Jake.
Is that you, Lydia?
Never.
Why? You're main. You make. This was annual.
69.
Like Mike.
Hey Lou, how old were you when you died?
A drunkard?
A drunkard?
We're gonna be
To make.
yeah.
How old were you, Lou, when you died?
Ended up with
I heard drunkard, Timmy. Lou, were you a drunkard? Did you get drunk all the time, Lou?
bleeding. Always
Always what?
beat up much. You tried to see this for waters.
See.
We
One. Hey, three.
Yeah, what?
Hey Lou, were you a drunkard? Were you an alcoholic?
Scared?
Yes.
To have those that come.
Are available.
If I should call you Lou for the rest of the time you're here, can you set off the red pod for me, please?
Little less.
How come you won't open the door for me? Can you open the bathroom door?
I think you could have.
Can you open the door for me?
When you are. It's just the way it works. I get.
Even better.
Other generation. The preacher.
Yeah, I heard when you are. When I'm what?
Only
When can you open the door?
Budget. What happens?
What happens?
only
Watching. Lydia, are you here with me?
Living life.
Lydia?
His world.
The upper. The woman. I can tell.
I'll tell you.
Salvation.
Who's the freak? Who are we calling freak?
Malnutrition. Wow.
Ashley. Why is Ashley a freak?
More.
Is Ashley here? Doing okay. Is the spirit I've been calling Tim or Timothy actually Lou?
That's from a Borders.
Question mark.
Should I get the spirit Lori? Lori doll? Should I get Lori?
Consider this. What are the experiences?
In car seat.
Imminent crisis.
Alright guys, give me one more last message before I go here. Can you guys say my name?
Latch.
Expect it. Dead. Ghost. There's also a
Ghost. I keep hearing the Spanish part.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm gonna call this a night on the spirit box, okay? Can you guys open the door for me tonight or this morning? Alright, I'm gonna turn this off.
My podcast.
Alright. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that little piece there. So what do you guys think? Do you think that there is a Lou here? Who do you think Louis is? Do you think Louis is the spirit, possibly with the clown doll? yeah, we'll have to see later on. So what I'm gonna do now, guys, I'm actually gonna get ready for bed. But what I'm gonna do is end the stream, and then I'm gonna see if I can actually like get my stream up on my laptop here on the webcam, and then we'll go from there. I just don't want my phone like killing itself overnight, and then sometime today I'm gonna go get a webcam, a nice webcam from maybe Best Buy or something, and then I gotta see where Lydia came from. I don't remember. All I know is that Lydia apparently was killed on a farm. So um, I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna go stream on my laptop for tonight of the dolls, and then I'm gonna go get ready for bed. Like I said, I'm gonna get a webcam tonight or today sometime so that I can continue to run this stream. Um, I'm gonna stop the stream here, and I'll be back on the live stream over while I'm sleeping. Okay. So I will catch you guys in just a moment. All right.